I've been searching for some YouTubers deeply for a week now, so in this video I can correctly guess their political ideology and place them on the political compass. This video includes Logan Paul, KSI, PewDiePie, MrBeast and many more. Believe me, some will shock you. Joe Rogan. He makes podcast videos on YouTube. From the social perspective, he defends the legalization of some drugs and also LGBT rights such as same-sex marriage. But he critiques political correctness and too much diversity effort like diversity quotas in business. He also questions vaccine mandates during the COVID-19. But he says healthcare is a human right and cannot be a privilege. So he defends universal healthcare. From its overall sayings, he seems to believe in the free market, but not praise for it. So he's socially liberal and economically little right on the political compass. In a nutshell, they explain complex things in an enjoyable manner. They are trying to be neutral, but the thing is to take sides. In a nutshell, received $570,000 grants from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2015. This foundation is mostly known for defending and preventing climate change by creating artificial meat. Also, they try to help poor nations and decrease inequality. Because of that and their videos, they seem like a left-leaning channel. So we can place him left bottom, but very close to the middle. Jake Paul. He criticized the Biden administration and sees today's America as a failed liberal state. So he defends Donald Trump to restore the country and criticizes left-leaning media, who, as he says, mischaracterized Trump and his supporters. Also, he called COVID-19 a hoax during the early stages of the pandemic and doesn't believe climate change is that important. However, he supported the Black Lives Matter movement and gun control, which do not overlap with an average Republican. He must be medium right and a little bottom on the political compass. Vox. Vox makes documentaries mostly about politics. They support government intervention in areas like corporate regulations and social issues such as LGBT rights. They are usually criticized for having a left-wing bias and lacking balanced views. They are anti-Trump and their values mostly align with the Democratic Party. But I think they are more left than the Democratic Party, so we can place him left bottom on the compass. Penguin Zero. He's mostly progressive on social issues, meaning should be bottom on the compass. Economically, I couldn't find many things he said, but he might be a center-left. Johnny Harris. He's making documentaries with his cool editing on YouTube, even though he doesn't declare himself conservative or progressive. From his videos, it's understood he's left-leaning. He defends LGBT rights, universal healthcare, preventing climate change, and less inequality. He also questions the reality of nations and boundaries in his last video. By the way, he doesn't directly say, but he's anti-Trump, so we can place him on the left bottom, meaning socially liberal but economically egalitarian. MrBeast. He's not political at all, but it doesn't mean we can't guess his political ideology. Once he posted a tweet saying, if we lower the age to run for president, I'll jump in the race. And he added, I make Americans my #1 priority and not divide the country but unite it. This sounds like a right-wing politician, but MrBeast is known for helping poor people. And once he asked, why is curable blindness still a thing? From that, we can say he defends universal healthcare, and because he gives a lot of money away, he might defend wealth redistribution policies. Moreover, he organizes illegal lotteries, meaning he's against excessive government regulations. Lastly, in one of his old videos, he said,
"What's up guys, I'm currently staying at the Trump Hotel, and Trump may suck at being president, but he runs a pretty good hotel."
So we can place him bottom left of the political compass. KSI. He used transphobic slurs in one of his old videos, but after that he apologized and said, hold up, Do people think I am transphobic? Honestly, I didn't even know they were slurs. Moreover, once he's asked what do you think about the Palestine-Israel situation, and he said, I have no idea what's coming there, and didn't answer the question. So I couldn't find many things to place him on the social axis. But he's an entrepreneur with ventures like Prime and Misfits Boxing, so he might be to the right and slightly bottom on the compass. Logan Paul. He moved to Puerto Rico because the tax rates are very low there, so we can say he's against high taxes for the rich. On the other hand, like KSI, Logan Paul used some words that annoyed the LGBT community, but after he apologized, again like KSI. Also, Logan Paul is against the abortion ban and defends pro-choice. And also he likes to scam people with cryptos, so he's economically very liberal, but socially medium liberal. We can place him right bottom on the political compass. PewDiePie. He expressed frustration with taxes after moving to Japan, because Japan has very high personal income tax rates, which is about 56%. But he said, I made most of my money. It would be silly for me to not move somewhere because of taxes. So he might not be economically very right, unlike Logan Paul, because he thinks if you have enough money and you are richer than 99% of the people, it shouldn't be a big problem to pay higher taxes. Socially, he liked to make gay jokes in the very past, but after he apologized and said, I support the LGBT community, but I don't know how much of that is due to fear of cancellation. Overall, his videos are very satiric and make fun of everyone. He should be socially libertarian, so we can place him little to right and medium bottom on the political compass. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a football player but also a new YouTuber. Including him, I politically analyzed some football players and guessed their political ideology in this video. You can watch it by clicking this. See you in the next video.